Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another round of sound. This is the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. Bob Pompeani here. We are live tonight, waiting the outcome of the Chargers and the Steelers, which right now looks very bleak for the Steelers after a really rousing comeback. Down 17, they took the lead, but that all is going to go for naught because the defense couldn't hold up at the other end of it. Here's our panel tonight as we talk about that and other stuff. We have Andrew Fillipponi from 93.7 The Fan and the PM team. He's here tonight at his home. We have Josh Yohe, who joins us on Zoom, and he's in Canada after you watch second consecutive Tristan Jarry shutout. And Paul Zeise will be joining us later as we go along. So, guys, I'm going to defer to Steeler conversation until this game is over, until somebody switches over to watch this program. Instead, I want to start with Pitt tonight until we wait the outcome here. And I want to do that with the thought that they won the Coastal Division. They have a game left against your alma mater, Andrew, Syracuse. However, whatever happens in that game, they're still going to play in the ACC championship game. And so I'm wondering what is a better matchup for them, because the other side of it, the Atlantic, still has Clemson, potentially, Wake Forest, North Carolina State. I don't want to see Clemson again just because I think their defense is good enough that they can, whatever happened the first time, they'll dial it up on Kenny Pickett. Who's a better opposition for Pitt in the ACC championship game? Andrew, start with you.
Well, I think it's Wake Forest from the standpoint of if Wake can beat Boston College on Saturday and win that game, you're talking about a 10-2 team. And so I think for Pitt, what's best for the program, what's best for the brand of the university is to have as many eyeballs as possible on this ACC championship game. So you get that. I know Clemson has 6 straight trips to the college football playoff. It's a down year, though. If Wake Forest wins, Bob, they'll probably be ranked in the top 10 for that game. It'll be a very winnable game. So that's what I'm hoping for. Make the ACC championship feel like a big game, and you might get that if both teams go into it with 10 wins.
Josh, what do you say?
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, it's a really good point, Andrew. It would be great to see them beat Clemson on that kind of stage, but it's a scary game for Pitt because Clemson, since that game, is playing a lot more like Clemson. Obviously, it's a down year for them. They're playing pretty well right now. Wake Forest, on the other hand, was so good to start the season. The last couple of weeks, they are starting to fade. I think it would perhaps be a better matchup for Pitt to beat Wake Forest, or to play Wake Forest, rather. But you know what, guys? Just the fact that Pitt's in the ACC championship game, I think that's a really big deal for them. And I realize the ACC is down this season. It has been a pretty special season for Pitt. They've got a chance to win, 11 games this season?
Yeah.
They're taking a step in the right direction. They take a lot of crap, and sometimes rightfully so. Let's give them some credit. It's been a really good season.
Yeah, it has. And they utilized, a return of Kenny Pickett and 23 others, super seniors, whatever the case may be. Which leads me to the talk we've talked about a lot, and that is Heisman Trophy. I watched yesterday. I thought a magnificent performance in Ohio State against a good Michigan State team by C.J. Stroud. I would think he's the leading candidate. Bryce Young gets help. Kenny Pickett should be there when they have that announcement. But Andrew, who is, if you're going to look at the guy who's in position right now to win the Heisman Trophy, since there's so much talk about Pickett, I don't see him as the leading candidate, do you?
No, I think C.J. Stroud, what you said about the way he's brought the Ohio State offense along, they're the highest scoring offense in the entire sport right now. He gets another chance to improve his stock with the Michigan game this Saturday. If he delivers another big performance in Ann Arbor, he's definitely going to push himself maybe to the front of the line. You've got Bryce Young in Alabama, as you touched on. He has the Auburn game plus the SEC championship game. Jordan Davis at Georgia, the best defensive player in America. He's an Aaron Donald type for a defense that doesn't give up any points. So I think Kenny Pickett, what the goal for him right now is, Bob, can he get the invite to New York City? Can he give Pitt that weekend where more attention is on the school, on the season that he's had? He won't win, but to have someone invited to the ceremony it would be the first time since Larry Fitzgerald, and that would be a big win for the school.
Yeah, it certainly would, and I think he's earned that trip to New York, Andrew. Other than Kenny Pickett and one really terrific wide receiver, how good is Pitt really? I don't want to say it's a one-man team, but let's be honest. To me, it's your typical 6-6 Pitt team, if not for this guy. He is one of the best players in college football right now. I think he really hurt himself with the performance against Miami through a couple of crucial interceptions. And you can say, yeah, it's just one game, and he threw for 500 yards that game. But to be the Pitt quarterback and to win the Heisman, that's a little different than being the Ohio State quarterback or the Alabama quarterback. He needed to do something even more extraordinary than what he has done, in my opinion. But he absolutely deserves a trip to New York. And you know what? I think he's going to get one. I do. It hasn't been a spectacular season for individual stars around college football. I think he's been good enough, and I can't wait to see where he gets drafted this spring because he looks like an NFL quarterback to me.
All right, I think it's all good stuff. I'm going to do something I've never done here on television live. I'm going to do a little selfie, and I'm going to promote the fact that we're doing this show as we go to break. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Steeler game is now over. You can switch over to the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. Please do. We have Josh Yohe, we have Andrew Fillipponi, we have Paul Zeise. We want to hear from you as well. We'll be back with more right here on KDKA. The #1 Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by #1 Cochran. Go one better. And by Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Have a greater hand in your health.